Hey guys, so some of you were asking about 5G. You were asking me what my thoughts were on 5G and what it is, and to explain it a little bit better, maybe more layman's terms, 5G is just a shorter, basically length of, if I'm saying it correctly, bandwidth at a higher frequency. So basically, how you get more frequency and a shorter bandwidth and still be successful as 5G, what they have to do is they have to go around and they have to piggyback light posts and put 5G, maybe they're like 1 foot to 2 feet tall, additions to the top of it that bolt onto it. They got to put towers throughout your neighborhoods, throughout the city, throughout private sector like subdivisions and stuff like that, where they were never there before. And these potentially can become problems because people are worried about cancerous causing agents and things like that, like radiation coming from it, and a lot of people are worried about that. Now, there supposedly are no proven studies that 100% prove that radiation from things like cell phone towers and things of that nature can cause it, but then other people say yes, there is. So in this video, I'll basically go about and tell you exactly what my thoughts are on it, explain what the manufacturers call it, and show you, not necessarily show you, but just explain things in a little bit more in depth on exactly what happens, and we'll go from there. If you look here at these wave patterns, they're really close together. They're really good in short distances, and they carry a lot of data that will give you that 5G technology, as opposed to 4G being farther spread apart, less frequency, and everything bouncing off each other, slowing down your data streams and things of this nature. So this is why 5G technology is supposed to be more superior in downloading speeds and things of that nature. 3G would take a video that would go, 26 hours to download, and then 4G came out and it would be like 6 minutes to download, and 5G should be just a matter of seconds to download. So basically, explaining this wave pattern here, your 4G frequency would be just nice and gradual up and down and really spread apart through your frequency packets, where 5G would be up and down very, very quick and would need more of a direct signal to your phone. That's where the multiple towers placed around all over the place to help piggyback the 4G towers would come into play until eventually everything switched. So you're getting multiple signals. Trees aren't blocking you, houses aren't blocking you, buildings aren't blocking you. You eliminate those dead cell areas and stuff like that because it's direct access right to your phone. And you can switch on demand based on whatever tower is closest, and it will just pick up and keep sending that information, that frequency base. So what this boils down to is it's small cell towers that are about probably 1.5 to 2 feet tall that piggyback different light towers, different posts, different telephone poles, light poles, or whatever they could be mounted to in a series throughout a neighborhood every 300 feet, or what you will. And it just brings better access to data and streaming and the frequency, and that is what it is in a nutshell. Small piggybacking towers that attach to things. Massive MMO is basically a replacement for the receptors that are already on a cell tower. They add multiple platforms and they add more of them instead of there just being one platform where everything kind of interferes and bounces off each other. It's more of a level of platforms that directly try to pinpoint your location and give you direct access to that data stream instead of it being all mixed up and then it having to decipher what is what. So basically, beamforming is a direct path off of a location to a building back to a tower. It's more of a directional crossing guard type deal that makes sure that it's not so much scattered signal and stuff like that. You don't get so many delays and things. If it's a path off of a building to a tower, it's more of a direct path instead of bouncing off multiple things. There's something that's actually directing these away from each other, so you don't get that scrambled signal and you get that more clear reception data stream straight to your phone. So full duplex is a way for communication to double the speed of the data and stuff that you receive. So as I mentioned earlier, you went from 3G 26 hours downloading a video to 4G 6 minutes to downloading a video to now you might have it downloaded in 6 seconds with 5G. Now I want to get into the potential health risks. So we already have studies that show small correlation to the basically waves coming off of a cell phone tower or a cell phone in general. They're very small. They're very like radioactive waves and things of that nature that people are saying can cause, you know, brain issues, cancer, things of that nature in general. And some of the potential hazards to having something at such high frequency now is it's directly at you from all angles. There's no spacing, there's no gapping. The phone's always by your face now. The phone's always in front of your face. The frequency is just heightened, and now you're getting more like radioactive waves at you all the time. And people are trying to say this has got to be able to cause health conditions from somebody. We just took partial causation with 4G, and now we've increased it to 5G and added towers all over the place. There's got to be some kind of health concern here. So check out these little studies. You can do a Google search on your own, and I'll go ahead and end the video right after I show them to you. My opinion on this is I don't have an opinion, honestly. I'm all for technology and advancement, but if we don't advance and everything around us advances, we're just going to be stuck behind. So I don't exactly know what my opinion is on this. I think I'm nervous, I'm scared, and I don't know what'll happen. But they're already testing this in Waco, Texas, and they say they have some success. Self-drive cars are better, more instant access to data, less disruption with data, more streaming, more video streaming, more live-like whenever you're doing your live simulations and stuff on your video games. Just in general, it's supposed to be a safer outlook for automated things in general. So I don't know how I feel about this yet. Let me know what you guys think.